was never, ever a point in time where I thought that the people that were involved in the boat wreck did this to Paw and Maggie. Okay. I've never thought that.
All right. I never thought that, but it's literally one of the first things that you said out of the 911 call.
Nah, that's not what I said. I never, ever, ever under any point in time believed that those kids that were riding in that boat or their parents or their families, I didn't believe that any of the families, the people that were involved in the boat wreck had anything to do with hurting Maggie and Paul.
Yeah, some strong words today from Alex Murdaugh saying he never believed any of the families or people involved with the deadly boat wreck from 2019 had anything to do with the deaths of his wife Maggie and his son Paul. Now, Counselor Dr. Roger Rhodes back with us today to break down a little bit more of what we heard today from Alex. And the thing is, Dr. Rhodes, yes, Alex's story seemed to change a little bit today regarding his belief about who could have killed his wife and son. Do you think at this point maybe he's tired, he's confused, or what could be going through his mind now that this is changing?
I don't think his mind has changed at all. What Alex is trying to do is humanize himself. You know, he in truth is an elitist. He's makes a lot of money. He's above the crowd and the crowd he lives in. And what he's slowly doing is making himself little by little a good old boy. And I think he's doing good. And so to look like, oh, I don't know, I might be a little bit confused. Well, everybody has that ever happened to anybody in the crowd? Yeah. Oh, am I sure what's going on? Do I need to repeat myself? First thing you have to ask, the people in the crowd do that. They're all going, I'm like that. And so if they ask that, they say, do you think that old Bill over there would shoot his wife and kid? And they're thinking, I don't know. See, and all Alex has to do is one thing, create doubt. If he can get one person to create doubt, case is done. Right. Case is done. So that's part of, I think it's kind of like when you think of old Cassius Clay, you know, doing the rope-a-dope, I'm going to look like I'm going to get beat. When he's going to come, now let's watch. I think we're going to see, not Alex, but I think Alex's people are going to come on as time goes, yes.
And another thing we noticed today, a pattern, you could say, when we'd hear from Prosecutor Creighton Waters, ask Alex a question, multiple questions, then Alex would come back and repeat that question, some sort of strategy there. Now, maybe a lawyer thing, or just maybe to buy time, or to think of, okay, what can I say next?
Right. You know, and it's you know, if you take boxing lessons and I take boxing lessons, we know boxing. So when you drop a shoulder, I know you're going to follow it with a hit. Okay, that's our dancing. If you move this way, then I move. That's all we saw. We saw them dancing, and that repeating is part of the steps of the lawyer dance. Yeah. Okay. Does it give him time to think? Yes, it does. Does it make him clear about where he's going, so that he doesn't do a misstep? Yeah, and here's the big thing, has he seen this done before when he's done a trial? Yeah, this is not Alex's first rodeo. He's been to many rodeos. So to come in and go, do you think Alex can ride a horse? Well, the answer is yeah.
Right, we know the answer.
We know the answer, so that's it. And all he wants to do is get somebody to doubt. And then he's won.
That's all you need.
That's it.
And now, last question. I know we're running out of time here. Again, towards the end, we heard from Creighton Waters kind of rattle off a list of names saying, did you lie to this person? Did you lie to that person? A lot of times Alex responded saying, yes, I believe so. Yes, sure I did. Again, is he just trying to, again, show the jury I am relatable, I am admitting to my mistakes, I have lied before, but I am not lying now?
And in this area of the country, who doesn't love repentance? You know, it's one thing to see a sinner, but a repentant sinner. Oh boy, yeah, I've done wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, can they relate? Well, you bet. Because they've all screwed up. They've all made a mess. You know, some known, some unknown. But how do you get out of it? When you're under it, how do you get out of it? In the South, you say one thing. You're right. I'm sorry.
Well, seemed like that's what he did today.
That's what he did.
Exactly.
That's what we saw.
Well, hey, Dr. Rhodes, thank you for your time again and your insights. Justin.